11.2 number 2 again would indicate we probably need to do some algebra. So -5 goes in, I get 0 on the bottom. -5 goes in, I get -125 plus 125, I get 0 on top. 0 over 0 does not mean we answer D and E. What that's telling us is that at that specific point, there is no answer. There's no output. However, there may be a limit, so we need to be careful. So another technique, I'm hoping that a plus 5 is actually a factor of the top. So what I'm going to do is take my a plus 5, set it equal to 0. And what that tells me is then that -5 is the value. So I'm going to put that -5 in front of synthetic division. Then I'm going to take 1a cubed, 0a squared, 0a, and the constant of 125. So I'm going to do synthetic division of the top. I had to put the zeros in for there's no a squared in a term. So when the 1 drops through, -5 times 1 is -5. 0 and -5 is -5. Multiply, I get 25. Add them, I get 25. And then when I multiply, I get -125. And the remainder is 0. So what I'm really looking at is what is the limit as a approaches -5. On the bottom, I have that a plus 5. On the top now, I know I have a plus 5 as well, because remember, you say a minus -5, right? That's what that is. And then over here, this is my a squared, this is my a, and this is my constant. So I have 1a squared minus 5a plus 25. So again, because that a plus 5 appears on top and the bottom, this function actually behaves like a squared minus 5a plus 25. So when you take that -5 and you plug it in to those two spots, I get -5 squared is 25. -5 times -5 is also 25. And my constant of 25, right? So this all adds up to 75 for my limit. So let's go ahead and verify this using our calculator. So if I type in my equation and I look at the graph, I'm not going to see anything because they're kind of tricking us. They're moving it off the graph. So what I'm going to do is switch my window so that the y values go down a little bit and the x values go up a little bit. And let's see. Okay, so this is what it's behaving like. And now you can see that hole in the graph. So if you went to the left 5 and then up, and the scale, remember, is large. It's 0 to 100 on the positive x-axis, so, or positive y-axis. So if I do my table set and I say, let's start at -5, but get very small on either side, there's my error. And you can see on both sides that, yeah, the numbers are getting closer to 75. So I'm verifying my answer from doing all the algebra. Now, some teachers may teach the sum of cubes. This is called the sum of cubes. It could also be something like -125, which would be the difference of cubes. But I think we just check using this synthetic division technique, and that's how I ended up with these two factors down here.